All right, back again with 45, 45, 90 triangles. Now this is another special right triangle, but I think this one's a little easier than that last one. So the template for this one is going to be 45, 45, 90. We're going to put an x, and an x square root of 2. So what this means is if I know what x is, I know what both those side lengths are, and then the hypotenuse is just going to be whatever x is times the square root of 2. Okay? So let me give you an example. Okay, so I have 45, 45, 90. This is 7. I would like to find x, and I would like to find y. So remember what we did. What we want to do is we want to redraw this triangle because we don't want to worry about the x's and the y's. That's very confusing. So I know it's a 45, 45, 90, and I know that 7 is over here. All right, now looking at the template, 7 is representing one of our side lengths. So that means this is actually x. We also know that this is x because it's the other side length, right? And then the hypotenuse is x square root of 2. All right, I have an equation again. Now the thing is, I already know what x is, which is awesome because all I got to do is take that baby and put it in where I see x. And now I know that this is going to be the same as that, right? And I know that y is just going to be 7 times the square root of 2. Okay? And I'm done. It's that simple. The only other problem that we could have is if I've given you the hypotenuse. So let's do a problem like that. All right, another 45, 45, 90. Okay, now how do I know this is 45, 45, 90? Well, because those two angles are congruent, that means that it has to be a 45-degree angle. And so 45 and 45 and 90. All right, so I'm going to tell you that this is 10, and I need to find x, and I need to find y. Okay, now, since I know it's a 45, 45, 90, we're going to use the template again. And we're going to go ahead and just draw our triangle one more time. I know it's 45, 45, 90. I know 10 goes here. I need to find these two angles. In the template, 10 is the hypotenuse, right? So that means it's going to be equal to x square root of 2. That means that in the template, these are x. Now I have an equation. This equation looks a little weird. It looks almost similar to that one with that 30, 60, 90. So let's pull it out and look at it. So I have 10 equals x square root of 2. Now again, I'm not allowed to have that root with that x, so I have to get rid of it. And so what do? I divide, because it's just a number. Boom, it's gone. So what I'm left with is 10 over the square root of 2 being equal to x. Now if you remember, I talked about this before, you can't have that root in the bottom. And so what you have to do is you have to multiply both sides by the square root of 2. So we're going to take 10 over the square root of 2 and we're going to change it, okay, by multiplying it by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. Okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to be left with 10 square root of 2 on the top, and then remember the root goes away and I'm left with 2. And so this is what x is equal to. Now, if I look at that, I can actually simplify that, because that top number 10 and that bottom number 2, I can divide them, because 10 divided by 2 makes 5. And so I'm allowed to do that. So 10 over 2 makes 5, which is 5 square root of 2. So this reduces to 5 square root of 2, which is x. So what I have to do is I have to plug this all in now, right? So I'm going to take where, if this is x, and I already know my side length, see I already know this guy, so I already know this is 10. So if this is x, then that means that this is 5 square root of 2, and this is 5 square root of 2. So over here, y is 5 square root of 2, and x is 5 square root of 2. And I'm all done. This one's not as hard because you don't have all the you don't have an extra piece that you don't know, because you see those two legs are the same, and so that helps it. All right, peace out.